Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This will be a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Venus or rising sign of Virgo or stellium in this sign. That means 3 or more planets in the sign of Virgo in your birth chart. The parts of the general reading will mostly resonate, but some may not. In that case, try with some other type of my readings, like reading for singles, those of you in relationships, broken heart reading, moving on, or if your ex will come back. It all depends on what answers you're looking for. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you find this video helpful. If you would like to contact me for private reading, all you need to know is in the description box below. That includes an email and a link to my website. It is especially helpful if you know your exact birth time. Please be sure to provide this to me. On my website, Future Blessed, you can find lots of interesting information which is closely related to the tarot and astrology, so feel free to check it out too. That's it, let's start with the reading. I always shuffle the cards first, but never open them in advance. This is the first reading. I ask only once because if I ask the same question twice for each sign, it seems to me like disrespect. Also, I do not read the cards one by one, at least until I see the whole picture. So Virgo, your first card is Six of Wands, and that shows that you're proud of something that has worked out very well for you. You feel accomplished and successful. Sun and Empress are beautiful two cards, even when they appear singly in reading. They are very strong, but as you can see, you have them together side by side, which is a very strong indicator of pregnancy. It represents a pregnant woman being a parent. If this is not the case with you, then it can mean good health. Empress next to the King of Pentacles. This is a strong female energy, Empress, with the strongest indicator of business power and the material world, which is shown by King of Pentacles. I see this as success in the home and in a career. This is confirmed by the whole middle row. King of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles, as you can see. That means that you have stability, but you also made a logical business decisions. You will try something new, something wise for your career, and that is very good choice. Hangman with Five of Wands, you will consider giving up on your goal, but don't. That would be too fast. The feeling that you have been left out could lead you to such a decision. But don't give up on your goals so easily. Wait a little longer and be sure to think twice before making any final decision. Five of Wands with Ten of Cups. In that insecurity, you find your support in the family. Overall energy is Ace of Wands, and that means that you have passionate relationship. You are motivated and optimistic. In your life is someone who give you support and who share your life purpose. This was a nice read. I don't want to dig deeper so as not to spoil the nice impression. Let's leave it that way. But I still I would like to warn you something. Traditionally, it very often happens that you have been or you still are in a love relationship with Taurus. It's not that unusual because you both belong to the same element, the earth element, and that's why you're attracted to each other as a couple. Why I mentioned that? Well, because Taurus is ruled by Venus and Venus is retrograde from May 13 to June 25th. That means that every Taurus will be hit with this retrograde Venus, especially those of them born from May 11 to May 20th. And why is that? Because they will also have retrograde Venus in their solar chart for this year. It means they will want their ex-partners back. They will feel impact of a retrograde Venus even more than the other. The same goes for Gemini and Cancers, born before June 1st. So all of them will be the first to call their ex-lovers, and probably the first sentence will be, "Can we talk?" Because Venus is retrograde in Gemini, and that sign represents communication. Or they will experience for themselves that their ex is back. So if you are thinking of returning, they're already waiting for you. Don't worry. So I just named the most dangerous sign for you to return. That is Taurus, which does not mean that other signs are not included. It can be any sign with strong Taurus in their chart. While Venus is retrograde, that mean from May 13th to June 25th. Lovers from the past may come back, and it's up to you how you play it. The goal of this period and the whole philosophy around retrograde Venus, it's not that it just give you back your ex-partner and that's it. No. Venus retrograde does not mean an opportunity to be with a person from the past again and continue the bad relationship as it was and lead you to the breakup. Retrograde Venus means an opportunity to solve unresolved problems with a person from the past. But above all, by conversation. Retrograde Venus is in Gemini anyway, so in the sign which represents communication. So instead of jumping into bed and hasty decisions of reconciliation, first try to solve the problem by talking. Okay? So, that would be all. If you didn't find yourself in this reading, try with some other type of my readings, like reading for singles, those of you in relationships, broken heart reading, moving on, or if your ex will come back, or you try to adjust by Moon, Venus, or some other planet which emphasize a particular sign in your birth chart. So that would be all. Bye.